you'll pay me $60 for this t-shirt that I bought for $5. That's when like things clicked where I was like, okay, that makes sense. And that's when like the serious like money, cash flow started coming in. We're like, holy shit, we can actually maybe make this into something bigger.
This is Graeme and Arnold, two stylish and fun guys who grew their business to $20,000 a month off reselling old clothes. And they did it all on the side.
It was never like I was gonna make a full-blown business out of it. It was more so like I just wanted a little extra money,
right? Just like
for myself.
Like a side hustle.
Yeah.
But of course, like any business, they faced a few setbacks. They had to quickly learn to overcome it.
When we got that news, it was a lot of, okay, what do we do now? Like it was like your whole way of like life and like the way that you run your business was like totally different.
My name is Andrew, and today we're exploring what it takes to run a vintage shop and meeting the lovely people behind it. Enjoy the video. Why is it called Fish Market Studio?
Growing up, my dad was actually a fisherman in the Philippines.
Oh, that's
so
why, okay.
He was definitely like the fish and like just like the act of like selling fish too. Like I just found it like kind of a cool mix to have like my cultural background as well as like
that's super cool.
what we do now.
Okay, I think of the Seattle Fish Market when you get
to Pike Place. Yeah,
Pike Place. All right, guys. Since we are at a vintage shop, I think it's only fitting that I'm dressed in a vintage outfit. So I have to ask, can we go through the pieces and you pick out the best pieces you think will look good on me and give you a vintage outfit?
Dude, yeah, of course. We got you, man.
Yeah, we got some stuff in mind, so we'll bless you today.
Okay, where do we start?
Yeah, so I mean, like definitely the base of your outfit. We're working with like a basic shirt and some pants. So I think we like the shirt right now, but we can definitely do better. So I think with the fall season right around the corner, let's go with like a jacket. What do you think?
Sure, let's do it. You're the master.
Yeah. So I'm thinking we could go for a little bit of flair. Like since the outfit is like simple right now, we could go for like a racing jacket. These ones are really popular right now.
Is that okay?
Just as like a statement piece. Try that one.
Cool.
On.
All right. What's next?
We got to go to the pants over there.
Yeah.
So we'll head over there right now.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna go with some Y2K pants. The brand here we got is Mecca, and these are some medium wash. Nothing too wide, but you know, a little straight leg too. Wide pants have definitely been resurging over the last couple of years.
Yes.
You know, baggy, 2000s kind of style.
I was made fun of in grade 8 for wearing baggy pants, dude. Like I was.
Yeah.
The trend's back. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So is this a fit, or what else do I need?
Oh, we're not done yet. I think we need some shoes, man.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, so like here's our shoe section. It's not the biggest. You know, we try and curate some shoes, some that are in style, stuff like that.
Okay.
I think for the fit that we're going with today, we're gonna go with the Docs.
Ooh, okay.
Another really popular shoe that's been coming up. A lot of people dress it with like the baggy pants, casual as well. So I think these will be perfect for the fit as well.
Okay.
There you are.
Let's do it. And then, is that it, or?
Oh,
We're
not done yet.
I think every fit is incomplete without accessories. That's just my personal thing. Okay. So I was thinking maybe throwing on some vintage silver jewelry for you. This is all like our vintage Italian 925 bracelets. We sell like necklaces too. So I was thinking maybe just as like a statement piece, this one here. And then I was thinking throwing on like simple little gun necklace.
Okay, sure.
Just for you today.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe take those ones as well with you. And then to finish off the look, and so your
belt.
pants don't fall to the ground.
These white pants. Okay.
Got a little aviator belt for you.
Aviator. Okay. Top Gun.
Yeah.
Now I think you're all set.
That's it?
Yeah,
now ready?
I think
sure?
you're ready, bro.
You're ready.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's get changed. Dude, this is sick.
Damn, bro. How do you feel?
Dude, I feel like a different person. I feel so like a gangster, man. Like,
dude, like everything fits pretty well.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
I'm glad like the pants fit, the shoes are good.
Jacket fits.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Steam.
Dude, this is like
It's a good fit.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, action.
What can you tell me about your early childhood to help me understand who you guys are today?
I guess I didn't really grow up with like a lot of money, so like we were definitely not like poor, but like we were definitely, I come from a single family home, so there was a lot of like not having the things that like maybe my friends had. Like everyone in high school, like we want to get the best stuff, like nice clothes, but just not having the fun. So to fix that, I would go to like thrift stores, finding things like t-shirts for like $5, and I'd be like wearing it the next day. Like people would be like, "Oh, where'd you get that from?" And I'm like, well, definitely not from the mall.
Yeah.
And then when I started just like selling it to other people, that's when I was like, I saw the potential of like, okay, maybe I could like make a bit of extra money on the side.
What made you decide to want to sell it to other people?
Well, at that point, like I'd been thrifting for a while, so then I was like selling clothes, you know, finding things that people wanted, and I was like, hey, like, you'll pay me $60 for this t-shirt that I bought for $5. That's when like things clicked where I was like, hey, that makes sense.
Funny story is one big event that's still going on today is SneakerCon.
Yep.
And me and Graeme had like a bunch of sneakers still back then, but we were kind of transitioning into selling clothes. And I was like, Graeme, just bring like your t-shirts and some stuff. And we're like, but this is a shoe convention.
Oh.
So we went to the shoe convention, and there's this thing called the trading pit.
Yeah.
And we go to the trading pit, Graeme lays all of his like t-shirts and some sweaters, some small things.
Yeah.
Sold everything.
What was that moment where you're like, wait, this can be a real business?
That summer, 2021, we actually got the opportunity to sell at a shop, and it's called Gore Street Vintage.
Or Street Vintage, okay.
What ended happening was, I don't know, we had maybe like 500 items in the shop, and that's when like the serious like money, cash flow started coming in. We were like, holy shit, we can actually maybe make this into something bigger, like where it's like it cash flows more. In the first month, we were clearing like roughly 10.
Wow, okay.
10 grand.
Yeah. What can you expect a vintage store like yours make roughly in a month?
If I'm to give like rough estimates,
Yep.
upwards to like 15 or 20
Wow.
a month. But again, like it all depends. Your overhead. Like I think our biggest cost is the actual like hiring and employees.
Okay.
Like payroll.
Right.
It's a huge thing.
How many employees do you have?
It's just 4 of us.
Right.
So 4 co-owners. So we're technically owners and employees.
Okay.
Trying to keep the costs at a minimum.
Yeah,
so
of
we're
course,
all trying to
of course.
be at the shop
Okay.
and do our thing.
So it's just paying yourself.
yeah.
Paying ourselves.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously, like lease costs.
Okay.
Hydro, internet, security. Our overhead altogether is probably around like 8,000.
That's including space and paying yourself.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
8,000.
If I'm just like
Okay.
off the top of my head, yeah, around like 8,000.
Where do you guys source your clothes?
Not as complicated as you'd think. Definitely, we still thrift at thrift stores. So anytime we can, even like mom and pop shops. So not even the big retailers like Value Village, but we're still, you know, always on the hunt at those places. Like we always say, like that's probably the funnest part of the job is the actual curating and finding all the clothes. Because I don't know, there's just like you think about it too. Like there's so much clothes just everywhere.
Yeah.
Just in the world.
In the world, yeah.
There's so much clothes. So thrift stores is one, and then we also do in-store buyouts. We actually buy from the community, so people have the opportunity to come and shop. We take a look at their clothes. If there's anything we like, we will offer cash or store credit. And then the last one, a bit of a trade secret, but we do go to like a warehouse. It's like a textiles recycling warehouse where a lot of the clothes that we get is like on its last legs. So we're definitely searching through piles of clothes that are about to get chopped up or about to get shipped off to other countries. So we actually get the opportunity to go through these clothes and kind of curate the ones that we want for the shop.
As you were doing this business, what was some of the biggest problems you faced? Did you have any like huge problems?
I mean, yeah, we had like some setbacks for sure.
Okay.
I think definitely with certain timelines, like we were, like the stores that we were in, were like transitioning into not having any vendors. When we got that news, it was a lot of, okay, what do we do now? Like it was like your whole way of like life and like the way that you run your business was like totally different. In a way, it almost forced us to grow as people and as a business, because it pushed us to like open up our own store, right? We were like, hey, like there's no way we can make that income back without having our own space to sell out of.
And so transitioning out of their store and kind of like into our store, that kind of middle period was, you know, we would have to, how are we going to make money? Are we going to post more online? Are we going to sell online? We didn't even have a website at that point. So we were just like, should we make a website? So at that point, we were kind of brainstorming. We would get together, brainstorm, like what should we do next? Like, should we open a store? Like, is there an opportunity for us somewhere that we can open? So we would all be looking, you know, and that's the beauty of like having a great team.
Our team is very like specific, like Arnold's like my brother-in-law.
Right. Yeah.
Our other two members are my wife, who's his sister, and then my brother.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
so
close.
it's very close, like a team that you curate for like your business too. It's like really important. We know how each of us like interact and work together. This business is such a blessing, but like to work with your family is like, I feel like the bigger like reward. For me.
There's two other very popular vintage shops like on the street, right? How do you handle the competition? Like, how come this was still like a very good location to be at?
It's competition, but it's also like where we become like a community. So people actually like, a lot of people will hit every shop.
That's true.
Right. So we become almost like a destination versus like, okay, I'm gonna go to that store, not this store. So.
And that's the beauty of like a thrift store is that each store, you know, there are main pieces that everyone will always get, like, you know, Stussy and like vintage tees. We also, it's kind of part of our personality to like curate certain things. And, you know, people would come in and be like, I really like your guys' stuff that you guys collect, that you guys curate. And other stores would also have their own kind of style and curation.
Every shop is different.
Yeah.
Honestly.
For people who are thinking of starting their own vintage shop or getting into reselling this, what advice would you tell them? What advice do you wish you had known or someone told you at the start?
To just start. I think definitely takes a lot of consistency for myself, understanding like that you can do it. You just need to start somewhere. I know not everyone is gonna have the same cash flow or whatever, but I think even starting small, like even starting with what you're interested in, like it could be shoes, it could be hats, it could be pants, it could be like anything. But I think just starting somewhere and just building your base. It's all about building your base because without consistency, without that stuff, believing in yourself, you won't start. Kind of
Right.
So just pushing yourself to at least start somewhere.
So I'm starting a tradition on the show where I will ask business owners, what question do you want to ask the next business owner? And as you can imagine, I will also ask you the question that was asked by the previous owner. So this was the question that the previous business owner wanted to ask you, and I'll play for you here.
I think a question I would ask myself, so I want to ask other business owners, is if you had an extra $5,000, $5,000 to $10,000 that you can invest back into your business every month, where would it be, or what would it go to?
Okay, good question.
That's the question.
I would definitely work on marketing. Marketing is definitely one of those things that I feel we don't prioritize as much, but I would love to put money towards that. And then the second thing would probably be trying to expand and see like if we can open up somewhere else or have a second location, and then probably go for a vacation. That would be sick too. Extra 5-10K, you'll find me in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Or somewhere in Mexico.
Okay. And then what question do you want to ask the next business owner that I interview?
Definitely something that I've struggled with in this business. So just curious to see like what they would say, is how you got over the self-doubt of opening a business and what helped push you to start. Because Everyone has that starting point, but what pushed them to actually take it seriously and start? Yeah.
There you go. There you have it. This is Fish Market Studio, or RC Thrifts. Thank you, Graeme.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, Arnold.
Thank you so much.
This was fun. And yeah, I mean, if you're in Vancouver or if you have to be here and you want some clothes, come to a vintage shop. Like they said, you don't need new clothes. You don't need new clothes. Just come to a vintage shop. Come to Fish Market Studio on Main Street here in Mount Pleasant. We'll link it down below. And yeah, if you found this video helpful or entertaining, drop a like and comment down below any questions you have for them. And make sure to subscribe because we have more interviews coming up soon. Bye. And you said, okay, express yourself. So they just found a bunch of.
You guys need to get that.
No, it's fine.
I love that.
Dude, I love Maple Story.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude, bro, look at this.
Hennessey's, right?
That's so nice.
I don't know. So random. Okay.
Did you answer?
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's on
What?
film.
Bro, you just interrupted our whole interview, bro. I swear. But anyways, what? Is this important? Maybe. Okay, I'll call you back.
Hang up on that guy.
Okay, bye. Bye.
Nice.
What was that? What was that?